I want to have a serious conversation with you. Who? You. Yes, the one who's watching my video now. I want to have a conversation with you. And I think this video is going to be beneficial for you. Why? Because you need to understand that when it comes down to dropshipping, I was in your shoes. I was the guy who was behind a computer, like in my parents' basement, trying to learn dropshipping and say, I'm going to be rich one day. Well, it did happen, but I've learned, I failed, I got laughed at. I went through every possible emotion, anger, whatever it is, before succeeding. And the reason is, well, I never was a businessman. My family never was business oriented. So I did learn everything by myself. And at first, I didn't want to get a mentor. I thought it was kind of crazy to get someone to teach you dropshipping, but I didn't find crazy that you would need a teacher to teach you how to do computer science or how to do, go in medical schools. Anyways, I was, let's say, not a brilliant kid when I started dropshipping. But nonetheless, I had something that is called consistency. My dad gave it to me. He teach me that everything in life requires consistency. If you're consistent enough, you will make money. And the problem with dropshippers nowadays, and this is the same problem that happens 7, 8 years ago since me and my brother we started dropshipping. It's the same problems. They come every year. What is it? Is that you guys believe that dropshipping is some sort of secret underground formula that, few little people know and they have the key of the vault of the dropshipping success. And this is not dropshipping. Dropshipping is very simple. You find a winning product. What is a winning product? A product that people will need or that you believe they want. You advertise it with a great offer, great videos. They are going to go on your ad because you're going to run some ads. And when they click on your ad, they're going to go on your website and they're going to buy and you're going to fulfill it with Chinese supplier. Simple, right? Well, it is simple. And everyone can start dropshipping today and have a store ready in 24 hours with the help of AI. But the problem is it's too simple. And this is why most people are failing. Why? Because the problem is not every product is a winning product. And at the beginning, you'll need to test products and you will fail. It is completely normal. You won't have one out of one winning products. Like it won't happen. You need to test products, learn from your testing, and keep testing. And eventually you will find a winning product. And that's the problem with most people. It's like eventually, oh, how long will it take? Guys, on average, most dropshippers that stay committed between 3 to 6 months, they have success. But I said it, that stay committed. If you stay committed, if you are stay consistent, you don't change strategy and you test, 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 you will have your breakthrough. It's the same thing as having abs. You can kill yourself in the first 24 hours lifting weights, and will you have abs? No, hell no. You need to go through a caloric deficit, train every single day, little by little, and eventually you will uncover those abs over those layers of fat. That's basically what it is. But dropshipping, it's the same thing. You will test, you will test, you will test, and you will learn and you will see eventually, oh, this is a winning product. This is what I'm looking for. And you will get better at seeing, oh, those type of product work better than those ones. Those ones work better than this one. Oh, and you take little notes here and there, and you look back a few months later, you make your first 100, 200K. Very simple. Why most people don't succeed when it's that simple? Well, guys, you guys want to have the Lambo yesterday. Not today, yesterday. And you think that there's a way to rush it. There's not a way to rush it. You need to find a number of products that you feel comfortable testing every single week. If your number is one, it's one. If your number is five, It's 5. Doesn't matter what it is. There's no wrong or bad. Okay, you can test 2 products a week, then test 2 products a week and try to make things a little bit better each testing. 1% better consistently, consistently. And you will see in a matter of a few months, you will go from I'm horrible at dropshipping to I'm extremely good. Because most people, the problem that they have is they do drop shipping and they change strategies, they change website, they change niches, they do so many things and they're all over the place that they don't focus on one thing and one thing only. Every successful student that we had inside of our mentorship, it's because they were laser focused. And let me tell you something, it's going to make you laugh and you will probably won't believe it, but I've heard it not only from myself, but from other mentors. You will heard it from myself, but this has been happening has been said from multiple people. From an example, Ty Lopez, another example, Don Pena. There's a lot of people that said what I'm about to say. Is I can train I can train someone who's stupid to make millions of dollars, but I cannot train someone who's smart to make millions of dollars. And you guys are going to say, like, how the hell does that make sense? Why? Because the person that her knowledge is limited, let's say it that way, well, will only do the same strategy until it works. He will not think about anything. But the person that has a brain will start thinking about, oh, maybe my ads doesn't optimize so well. Maybe this doesn't work so well. Maybe that, maybe that. And you will start overthinking. And overthinking is your worst enemy in dropshipping because since it is so simple and you simply need to follow one proven strategy that has been working for multiple people and you will have success in a matter of a few weeks or a few months, that drives people crazy. They're like, okay, there's no way. There's no way. It's just that. There's just no way. Dropshipping must be more. There's something that I don't know. It's not something that you don't know. Obviously, there's little tips and tricks that you probably don't know in order to have higher profit margin, to make your product last longer. But overall, making your first 50K in dropshipping, everybody can do it. Everybody. But you are overthinking. Guys, we had student that hired like 5 6 employees right off the bat. Why? Because they believed that they needed this, they need that, they want to create an operation. But most, like, you want to know something, most of our, let's say, successful students, the one that are making the most amount of money since I started, are always fathers or mothers. Always. They have kids, they have their family, they have their house, and those are the one that make the most money. And all the teenagers or all the person that, have a lot of time are the ones that always fail. Why? Because they overthink. The ones that have family, they don't overthink. They're like, hey, look, when they go out of the drop shipping space, they have their kids, they have their wife or their husband, they have their mortgage, they have so many things to deal with that they don't think about drop shipping. And the only thing that they do is test, and get a little bit better. Test, test, and get a little bit better. And boom, you see, out of nowhere, they pull up a winning product, they make 150K, pay back their debt. Now they're debt free, testing drop shipping product like crazy and scaling their business. And this is what happens when you stay consistent. So guys, don't overcomplicate the business because you don't need to. We see horror stories every single week from people that have $600 on application on Shopify, from people that test like 500 videos every product, from people that over test. Look, if your product doesn't work between $50 to $100 spent, it won't be working after you test them after you spend $1 million. I used to think that, like, let me test $1,000 per product. If your product is not profitable between $50 to $100 spend, it won't be between 10,000 to 100,000. It's not profitable right off the bat. And maybe maybe someone is going to comment on the video, yes, but me, I had a saturated product and I overspent and it did work. Yes. Look, there's a lot of exceptions in dropshipping. And I do understand that sometimes certain things can happen, but they are exceptions, my friend. Those are not things that are going to happen every day. Dropshipping is about numbers. Dropshipping is about knowing the perfect strategy, because you know that if you do this strategy, you're going to have a consistent amount of winning products. But if you start overspending, maybe you will have a winning product, but it's luck. I don't want to define my business with luck. I want to define it with skills and with numbers, the correct numbers, in order to replicate my success over and over again, and not be like, I had a winning product and you never see me again because it's the only product that I had. This happens to so many people. You see a lot of people, yeah, I made 100K, I made 50K, I'm the best. They just got lucky. All those ones that are making money consistently, they just test, they follow one proven strategy, and they don't move. They don't move. It's going to work. It's going to work. And it's going to work. And that's it. So don't overthink it. Just learn a proper skill from someone, whoever it is, learn their strategy, stay consistent at it, and you will get some results. And if you need deeper help, then get a mentor. A mentor will always help you. Guys, I'm telling you, it's the best way to learn and to shortcut the process. So, wish you an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.